What is the Big Bang Theory's new spin-off? 5 biggest possibilities. Hello everyone, my name is Alana. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like. Up. There are 5 possible outcomes for the new program that is being developed within the Big Bang Theory world. The Big Bang Theory, which debuted in 2007, rose to prominence as one of the most watched sitcoms of the decade. But the show wasn't a hit right away. Before the series was even approved by CBS, co-creators Chuck Lorre and Bill Prady had to revise the initial concept and then revamp the pilot. The Big Bang Theory had relatively mediocre ratings, even after it began broadcasting, far below the lofty heights it achieved in its latter years. Eventually, a number of factors, including a fantastic cast, combined to create the now iconic series. Unexpectedly, The Big Bang Theory came to an end in 2019. Just prior to the announcement that the program was ending, CBS had indicated interest in renewing it. This decision was influenced by Jim Parsons' decision to leave the sitcom. Young Sheldon had already been included to The Big Bang Theory by that point. There were rumors that another spin-off was in the works prior to the conclusion of the flagship series, but nothing came to fruition until now. There are a number of potential alternatives for the project, according to a recent report that Warner Bros. Television and studio-based Chuck Lorre Prods are developing another program set in the universe of The Big Bang Theory. Young Sheldon and The Big Bang Theory ran consecutively for 2 years. After 4 years, the prequel series that explores Sheldon's roots has established itself and is currently the most popular comedy on television. Although CBS would want to see the show continue for many more years, it is naturally coming to an end due to its connections to The Big Bang Theory, with Young Sheldon Season 7 being seen as its final. Although a formal decision has not yet been made, CBS could easily retool Young Sheldon to a different show that would concentrate on the rest of Sheldon's family after he left to California and George's unavoidable cheating scandal and death, given the success of the series and the narrative details. Thanks to Young Sheldon's recent storytelling diversification, it isn't difficult. With a little rebranding, George and Missy can lead the series, and CBS can capitalize on Sheldon's siblings' popularity to make The Big Bang Theory prequel a genuine family comedy. Missy's more conventional growing pains can finally be addressed in the upcoming series. Similarly, Georgie's story can center on his expanding family while he strives to be a prosperous businessman. Although Mary and Mima can play supporting roles, the new series could focus on the family's response to George's death. Related, TVBT describes Young Sheldon's uncomfortable annoyance. Paige Swanson is the subject of a Young Sheldon spin-off of The Big Bang Theory. Season 2 of the prequel presented Sheldon's fellow young prodigy. Although it's hard to determine which of the two is actually smarter, Paige is initially more gregarious and more well-adjusted than the Cooper genius. Unfortunately, she was derailed by a string of family problems, including the divorce of her parents. She is currently a disturbed young woman who left college early and is still acting rebelliously. In her most recent appearance, she put them both in peril by allowing Missy to make the audacious decision to go from home. Related, Missy's Young Sheldon Season 6 arc is made more unsettling by a real-life tragedy. Paige's narrative has been continuously developed by Young Sheldon, despite not being a series regular, and this could serve as the basis for a new spin-off. The fact that she has returned several times in Season 6 may suggest that CBS is quietly setting the stage for Paige's own program. It's not necessarily a terrible thing that Paige has no direct connection to The Big Bang Theory. If anything, it gives the show the artistic license to develop her future narrative without running counter to the existing canon, which is a persistent problem for Young Sheldon. CBS and Lord can easily continue using the same storytelling technique by producing another prequel series in light of Young Sheldon's success. Howard is the more practical choice among the Pasadena gang for this. Young Howard can begin at age 9, 2 years before his father, Sam Wolowitz, abandoned them for unspecified reasons, if the account of Sheldon's origins is to be followed exactly. Depending on how they manage time, this gives CBS a tale about the Wolowitz family that will last for at least 3 seasons. Following Sam's departure, the show can concentrate on Howard's relationship with his mother, which has played a significant role in his life until the well-known supporting character on The Big Bang Theory was Kevin Sussman, who played Stuart, the owner of a comic book store. He was initially scheduled to portray 2 of the show's key characters, though. After trying out for the role of Sheldon, Sussman was eventually chosen to play Howard. Despite the failure of both auditions, Lore and Prady managed to secure him a position on The Big Bang Theory. If the goal of HBO Max, which will now be called Max, is to grow the franchise, giving Stewart and Sussman the credit they deserve would also be a good idea, because his fans are emotionally invested in him. The Pasadena crew was in a good place individually after The Big Bang Theory finale. Everyone was happily married, with the exception of Raj, who remained single. Raj, the group's ardent romantic, had been searching for love. However, his relationships always fail for the most commonplace causes. A new The Big Bang Theory project might follow Raj as he forges his own path following the events of the CBS ensemble sitcom, much like Stewart's potential series. Nevertheless, he would need to leave California and live apart from the rest of his friend group for the possible series. You thought The Big Bang was over? Think again. Just when we thought the Big Bang Theory universe had wrapped up with young Sheldon, CBS, and Chuck Lorre, dropped a cosmic bombshell. A brand new Big Bang spin-off is officially in development. But here's the thing. They're keeping it under wraps. No title, no synopsis, no cast, just enough mystery to keep fans desperately guessing, and, yes, totally spiraling. So what could it be? We've rounded up the 5 most talked about and totally plausible spin-off ideas that could explode across the fandom, and one of them might just break the internet. The most obvious, most requested, and most heart-melting possibility? A sitcom or dramedy following Sheldon and Amy post-Big Bang Theory, navigating married life, parenting, and science stardom. We already know they won a Nobel Prize. We know they have children, thanks to Sheldon's Young Sheldon narration drop. But what we don't know? What kind of parents they are, or how their personalities clash now that life has moved far beyond date nights and fun with flags. Imagine Sheldon trying to discipline a mini version of himself, or Amy balancing a groundbreaking research career with mom life. Add cameos from Penny, Leonard, or even Howard's kids, and you've got a recipe for a guaranteed hit. Fans are calling it the Cooper Fowler Chronicles, and if this is the spinoff we get, we will not be calm. Missy Cooper has long been criminally underrated, but young Sheldon has given her the spotlight she deserves, and fans are here for it. By the end of Young Sheldon, we'll likely see Missy grown up, hardened by grief and family dysfunction. A Missy-led spin-off could follow her journey into adulthood, rebellion, resilience, and becoming a badass woman in her own right. Think a grounded dramedy with southern charm, wit, and emotional grit. Bonus? Zoe Perry, Mary could still appear, offering a multi-generational dynamic that could parallel the tone of Gilmore Girls with a Big Bang twist. Don't sleep on. Remember when Penny didn't want kids, and then, surprise, she was pregnant in the... Picture this. A show set 15 to 20 years later, with Leonard and Penny's daughter, or son, navigating teen life, high expectations, and possibly inheriting mom's boldness and dad's brain. And maybe, just maybe, they're heading off to Caltech, following in dad's footsteps. This show could blend science, sarcasm, and high school drama in a way that feels both nostalgic and fresh. Think Young Sheldon, but Gen Alpha style. He ended the Big Bang Theory single, despite years of growth and heartfelt moments. A new spin-off could finally give him the arc he never got: love, self-discovery, and maybe even a new life in a new city. Imagine Raj moving to London, or back to India, diving into a new scientific community, meeting someone unexpected, and navigating cross-cultural challenges. Throw in a quirky roommate, a love triangle, and a rescue dog named Newton, and you've got a heartfelt comedy ready to stream. A prequel-style spin-off centered around the early days at Caltech, maybe when Sheldon, Leonard, Raj, and Howard first met. Or maybe even about the generation before them. Their professors, the faculty lounge drama, the secret lives of scientists. Think The Office meets The Big Bang Theory, but set in the hallowed halls of Caltech, with genius-level chaos and academic rivalries. It's smart, it's nerdy, and it could answer some lingering Big Bang lore questions we didn't even know we had. Now, buckle up, because this is the spinoff no one saw coming, but now that it's out there, it's all we want. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.